Why downloading the T app is going to expose the women. Now, the number one reason it's going to expose the women is because most of the men they're talking about ain't going to be you. You incels, you bird-chested niggas, you recess chin niggas, you can't get a date on a dating app ass niggas. Most of you guys have nothing to worry about. Most of you guys have nothing to worry about. Y'all couldn't get pussy if pussy walked in and handed itself right to your hand. You guys are gooners and jerkmate subscribers and chatterbait subscribers and OnlyFans. Y'all ain't getting no pussy today, tomorrow, or next week. You ain't getting a date next week, so shut the fuck up with your videos about how this is going to ruin dating. Bruh, dating has already been dead. This ain't even going to be the death knell of dating. This is going to expose the women. Now, the few men that get exposed, like Tranisha trying to expose CGA already, she trying to go in on your boy to try to see if I was on the sex offender registry. Those men that get exposed probably needed to be exposed, because if they're on the sex offender registry, you need to be exposed if you're out on a dating app. I have no problem with this. I have no problem with this at all. In fact, let's go ahead and show you what the T app actually does so you know. They call it a men's shaming app. And it says 1 million women have already downloaded the app and are slamming past dates for ghosting and lying. This cannot end well. Guys, dating is already dead. Dating's dead. All right, so I don't even know that, like, this right here will just further bury it even deeper. But what they're saying on the T app is the women can only get on there. They're using AI to confirm that you're a female, and you can run background checks to see if there's anybody that has convictions. This is positive. What their marital status is in the civil court records, if you have any domestic violence, assault, or any of that going on. Guys, this should be exposed. Is that going to stop them from dating these men? The answer is no. That's going to expose women. They're still going to have everything at their hand, and they're still going to fuck these guys. All right, so it's not going to stop them. It actually probably will expose that they're still going to have dating relationships with them. And still now, how do they become the victim? Then it also identifies with reverse image search, which I've used on my platform on Locals to show and demonstrate that we can do this too. Okay, we can do this too. But what I know about men is that you guys aren't going to do this because men don't have, you don't ask the hard questions. All right, so I've showed you can do this, and you guys, I had one guy tell me, I'm afraid to do it on my girlfriend because I'm afraid to know that I'm going to find something. Well, that's your fault. Okay, so now identify potential catfish, and then now they can match it up with your dating apps, your Instagram, and your LinkedIn, and stuff like that. Now, this can't be good. You don't want this to be done against you. And also, these women can do this anonymously and report you. What's to prevent an ex-wife from doing this? It also allows you to verify he's not on the sex offenders list, all right, which is good. I think that's positive. And then check criminal history, which we're going to have pookiphilia, again, past incarcerations and criminal history. And thus, Tranisha tried to find this up about me. All right, she tried to find this about me. This has been the most downloaded app on the Apple download, whatever that is. This has been the most downloaded app this week. Now, Silicon Valley developer Sean Cook went feral on Wednesday after more than 1 million women signed up in the past week. And it says the AI app uses AI to verify users' selfies and ensure that they are women. Once verified, users can post photos of men mainly scrapped or scraped from dating profiles and demand the tea or the gossip about them from other female users. Now, this again, you know, this can be done on Facebook. They have a Facebook groups related to this, and this has been done. Now, the problem is this is going to basically verify that women date the same 20% of men, okay? Imagine they got a guy. Yeah, Facebook viral group, which is, are we dating the same man? What this is going to verify is that they're all getting fucked by the same guys, all right? So it's going to work against them. You're going to have one guy get put up there, and 26 women are going to have a commentary about said guy. Does this make it so that this guy's a predator? Is he the bad guy, or are women choosing this guy? Then they're going to have criminal history and a bunch of women talking about, I knew he had charges, I bailed him out, I did X, Y, and Z. This is going to expose them for their dating choices. Are we dating the same guy? There's going to be 10 guys that fuck the whole city. They're going to have fucked the whole city. And these women are going to realize that their dating choices look kind of similar. Is this going to stop the next girl from fucking this guy? The answer is no. She'll jump on that app and be like, well, what were his charges? Were they touching kids or were they moving dope? Oh, and moving dope, no big deal. And you're just going to have these women jump up here and fuck him next. You're going to find out that more and more women had sex with that guy, despite the fact that he was exposed on the T app. And more women are going to jump up in there. I found him on the T app and I still fucked him. Right? So that's the one thing you're going to find out. All right, that's going to expose. And we also saw this with the Spit Sister thing right here. So the Spit Sister conversation where it says right here, this came up right here. This was from 2023. It says, my friends and I found out we're spit sisters and it makes our dating lives a mess. Spit sisters is basically right here. It says, it turns out all of us had relations with this man. She was having a drink with two of her newish girlfriends and she found out that all three got fucked by the same guy. Now, what you're then going to find out is that all three went back and fucked that guy again. Has the modern dating landscape confused you? Have many of the standards that you heard you're kind of tired of hearing about and you're wondering, what does it all mean? Well, look no further. Join us talking about the monetized dating marketplace right now on Locals. And it is CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can create a free account to join the conversation between the Coach Gang members, but also on Sunday, we do a live stream demonstrating all aspects of the monetized dating marketplace. And coming soon in 2025, you're going to have access to a sample of the monetized dating marketplace course where you can get information related to how to participate in the monetized dating marketplace and or how to understand it so you're not out here spinning your wheels trying to figure out how you're going to best deal with the monetized dating marketplace. Listen, everything and every aspect of dating is monetized. We just want to relieve the frustration that you might have about it. So the best way to do it is make a free account right there on Locals, CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can get access to those live streams, but create a free account. Just join the conversation. I am the only one covering this conversation from this point of view. And yes, I am ahead of my time. Get ahead of the information before you're priced out. You would think that all three would have been like, no more. Ladies, let's have a pact. Let's leave him with no pussy. Two of the three for sure went back to have sex with him, even knowing that he fucked all of them. Two of the three for sure went back and had sex with him. That, without a doubt. That's going to expose their choices, even with available men that haven't been exposed. Okay, I went on the T app and I found nothing about this guy. He still ain't going to get no pussy. But the guy that has all the social proof and the validation, he's dangerous, he's tall, dark, and handsome, he's still going to get them punani. He's still going to get it. You almost is better off on the damn app with 26 women talking shit about you as opposed to them exposing you, because you still about to get 20. You're going to get 26 more pieces of pussy. That's what you're going to get. All right. More than likely. All right. And the women are going to be like, nah. All right. Yes. All right. Let's talk about this woman right here. She is breaking it down. She's going to talk about it right here. Let's see here. I actually showed this sister the other day. So let's see what she has to say about this T app situation and what is going to expose for women. Play the video.
This T app is all fun and games, but y'all better pray that these men don't get their own version. A lot of y'all women get spared so much because men don't run their mouth. If men ran their mouth half as much as y'all ran y'all mouth, a lot of y'all would be in trouble. A lot of y'all. Because everything that these men be guilty of, y'all be guilty of and more. If these men get an app where they can expose anonymously the trifling women that a lot of y'all are, y'all gonna be in trouble. Y'all gonna be in a lot of trouble. A lot of y'all been smashing a lot of men in y'all cities, right? Y'all done got around. And it's gonna get bigger than just barbershop talk where they can compare notes about y'all. They'll have a whole app where they can show and talk about how many of y'all done smashed how many dudes in the city.
See, we could do that right now. Guys, many of all of the women we were with that we have information on, guys, if you took the women that you were with right now and you jumped up on YouTube and you just start telling stories, you'll find out that other guys dated the same women. And guess what? You would think it would do anything? Not really. Niggas are still going to smash them right here. That's the problem. It ain't going to do anything. You just basically creating advertisement. Black men going to definitely smash her. All right, but dudes are still going to have sex with her. Why do we know this? Well, let's demonstrate again. As I thoroughly set up my case, it ain't going to do nothing. They're just going to call the guy sassy. They're going to be like, man, this ain't manly. All right, y'all sitting around gossiping about these women. What did you do to her? All right, they're going to sit up there and just listen. It ain't going to help. This is why one of these red pill conundrum guys, you always try to get revenge on women when they think 2 steps ahead of you. Okay? You guys always try to do what the woman does. What if men do it? You guys are some dumb ass men. That's not how you fight it. I'm pretty sure there's some apps for you to do it, but men don't give a fuck about that. We don't care. You don't care about a woman's past. Remember, thoroughly, we had you guys agree. I don't care about her past. See, what you guys try to do in this red pill space, that bugs the shit out of me. We need to do it to women. And guys, we need to get together and unite. We need to stand together and we need to come up with our own app. Guys, they 2 steps ahead of you. It's going to backfire on them. Y'all go and panic and y'all think y'all going to be on there. None of you goofy ass niggas going to be on there anyway. It's too late, bruh. You guys are always reacting to women to try to get a leg up on them. We need to find out and expose these hoes. It don't matter. That ain't going to work. I give you the tools to look up women and y'all still won't do it. And don't let it cost $15. Y'all not going to pay for it. This has been proven. Don't let it cost $15. You ain't going to look it up. You're going to try to look up the free version of it. You're going to ask me to look it up. That's what's going to happen. Then if y'all get exposed, are you going to sue them? Nope. They're just like, we're going to sue the company. You ain't going to sue a goddamn thing. Now, there's going to be one guy that's going to sue. You ain't going to sue nobody if you get put on there. Nigga, what you going to put together, a $5,000 retainer? You ain't going to sue nobody. See, you guys come up with this bullshit and it sounds good and it makes you feel manly and it makes you sound like you're proactive or reactive. You ain't going to do shit. Let's just call a spade a spade. You ain't gonna sue no motherfucking body. You've never sued your baby mama. You've never sued these hoes. You never sued these bitches that made you look like shit. You never took your bitch to child support. None of you guys will do shit. You niggas like in the red pill space like to talk shit. You pansy ass, goofy ass men. Now you want to come up with an app. Why don't you make the fucking app? You ain't gonna come up with it. You ain't gonna do shit. Shut the fuck up, you goofy ass men. You ain't gonna do a damn thing. Number one. Number two, somebody gonna line up to fuck these women too. And they gonna cape for this woman. So shut the fuck up, you goofy red pill ass niggas. You guys ain't gonna do shit. You ain't done shit yet. All you do is come on the internet and talk shit. You ain't gonna sue nobody. There gonna be lawsuits flying. Nobody gonna sue nobody. You men ain't gonna do shit, and by the time you sue the company, she gonna be fucked by 5 other dudes following you the next day. You ain't gonna do shit. Understand that. You guys are all talk, no motherfucking action. You ain't gonna create the app. You ain't gonna create the rival app. You gonna be like, they need to do this for men, and they're always doing things to make us look bad. You ain't gonna do shit, and the next guy gonna fuck her tomorrow. So this space is full of monkey ass cowards that talk shit, and tomorrow y'all trying to get pussy from the same women. Now, this is crazy. I get tired of this space talking that shit. And even the men that ain't even associated with the space, y'all talk this shit. We gonna sue. Who have you ever sued? Nobody. You ain't never sued nobody in your life. And they've done 10 times worse thing than you did. These bitches gonna do on a T-app. Just let them ride this shit out in this way. Just act like that. Act like it don't exist. Most of y'all ain't gonna be on the app anyway. Y'all ain't got no pussy anyway. This is gonna kill dating. Dating been dead. I've been telling you, you better pivot. You better wake the fuck up. They don't want people together. It's obvious. Marriage is dead. Dating's dead for the vast majority of people. This ain't done no more damage than anything else. You know how much it gonna cost to sue this company? You don't think they got money to burn? It's gonna cost you $50,000, $60,000, $80,000 to get this lawsuit all the way to court. We're gonna sue the company. You ain't gonna sue a motherfucking thing. I'm gonna just let you know, you ain't gonna sue shit. I'll try to sue them until I look up and think it's $80,000. I'm gonna go sit down and I'm gonna try to get some pussy off the app. That's about it. But what you're gonna find out is that a lot of these women are out here recklessly giving their body away, doing orgies and trains, selling pussy. All right, wait till you get to the JUCO girls on there. They're gonna start exposing themselves too. I sold pussy to this guy before, and he didn't pay me. He ran out on the bill. He left me hanging. Okay? So that's what you're going to find out. This sister's even talking about it right here. This is even talking about here, especially the strags, especially the black women. Y'all going to find out what these black women doing with their bodies out here.
Why that shit didn't occur to me earlier? You bitches be getting trains ran on y'all. That's why you sitting here making these TikToks cop and plea. You don't want to play no more about the T-app. They making a Reddit page. You're fucking panicking, bitch. You bitches that are homebodies is about to be exposed because you catch a lot of bodies in that home.
Didn't I tell you that? I tell you, it's going to be these women that are introvert, innocent, corporate women, regular job. They're going to expose themselves. Now, they can post anonymously, but you're going to see a lot of these women out here throwing their bodies around the world, the whole city. You're going to see them throwing their bodies around the whole city, and y'all, all these women going to be like, damn. Okay, but it's going to be anonymously. We know that. But we're going to hear about all the trains and the orgies, and I went to this guy right here, and we went to a swingers party. You're going to see more about their debaucherous nature than you're going to see about them being victims. I believe this. Let's let her cook.
It's up and it's stuck. And honestly, like I said, for the guys too, I got to play fair. You can't sue if it's true.
Oh.
Defamation of character is not a thing if you fucking did it, bitch.
Oh, you can't sue if it's true. So again, they're going to jump up here and say X, Y, and Z. How are they defaming your character if it's true? Now, if they dox you, of course, but you're not going to sue anybody for doxing you. You're not suing anybody for doxing you. Go ahead and try. You can't sue if it's true. So if they put you got herpes on there and you gave her herpes and she found out you were sleeping with 6 other women, it's true. What are you going to sue for? What are you suing for? How did they defame your character? They just expose you for what's real. Okay. They be like, this person was on a sex offender registry. Well, nobody looked, but again, thanks for telling us. You can't sue if it's true. Uh-oh. They just exposed you. And they're going to expose that 26 other women got herpes. Okay? They're going to expose that they give it up on the first night for this person, but not you. I met him for lunch. We fucked and he ghosted me. That's more an indictment on the women than it is the men. You're going to find out how many women are actually doing that to this said man. Why? Pookiphilia and so forth and so on. He said, sue for HIPAA violations. Like I said, y'all not going to sue anybody. Right? Y'all not going to sue anybody. That's all talk. This space has been talking. Ain't nan one of y'all niggas out here suing anybody. None of y'all. Nobody. It's going to just let them expose themselves. This space be talking all that shit. We going to sue when we start taking these women to court. And Johnny Depp lost $5 million taking Amber Heard to court and didn't get nothing after being awarded millions of dollars, didn't even collect any of it. Okay.
Hey man, it's not my business what happened in your bedroom. But stop trying to get everybody on this fucking bandwagon that it's not that deep or it's not that serious or we need to chill, this and that, whatever. Nah, bitch, we're nosy. We live in a generation where motherfuckers is nosy as fuck. That's not information that you could just leave out, okay? Like I said in my first video, play ball. I'm thinking everybody like me, you feel me? I be chilling. Listen, I've had my good old days, whatever. It wasn't too crazy. However, you bitches have had your good days. You bitches went through an actual hoe phase.
That's what it's going to expose. Like, now we want to let them talk. We're going to see them go through that whole phase. We're going to see them. And you're going to be like, damn. Then you're going to see the same woman talking about 3 different niggas. It's going to come back full circle. She knows this. This woman knows this. We're going to see that whole phase get exposed. Okay. Unfortunately, it's anonymous, but I'm hoping they can go back and click and go, who else has she slept with on this app? Yep, I know him. That's Derek. She's exposing herself. I mean, again, it's going to be anonymous, but she's exposing herself. All right, they're going to expose how they did dudes dirty and wrong. And they're going to expose the liars out here. Yes, they're going to be people that are going to lie on dudes. Yes.
I ain't really do all of it. I've had my fair share, but I ain't do all of that to a point where a motherfucker could get on the app and be like, oh my God, she fucked the entire city. Oh my God, it was 2 niggas in the room with their pants down to their fucking ankles. Like,
yep, and they're gonna expose that.
You feel that shit is wild. That shit is wild. Like, where your dad at? Like,
yep, they're gonna expose that, brothers. They're gonna expose that they had trains ran on them and they had orgies and they went to a sex party with a dude and he took her there and he did this and that and that. He drugged me and this. Okay, all them orgies and trains gonna get exposed. All right, where's my train? They're also going to expose that they're going to make more men desirable, unfortunately. Now, the men that they lie on, that's going to be real exception to the rule. The men that they lie on is going to be the exception to the rule, which they're going to do. Ex-wives are going to jump up there and lie on their ex-husbands.
Right? All of the nasty things you done to those dudes on the first meetup. How many of y'all done lied about being pregnant? How many of y'all done put babies on men that didn't even belong to them? How many of y'all done had trains ran on you? Talk about your hygiene and how some of y'all cat be stank. How nasty a lot of y'all are when it comes to how clean you keep the place that you stay. How well you take care of your kids. How some of y'all are deadbeats, but you live in the house with your children. Like, y'all truly don't want this to get to the point where men can expose y'all. And we ain't even gonna get into the pictures and videos that a lot of these men got of y'all, because y'all just be sending nudes to anybody. Like, it could get real wild out here in these streets. So this is a slippery slope with this whole exposing people's type stuff, and especially when it's only one-sided and you can only get one version of the story. Y'all better get on y'all knees and pray that these men don't get an opportunity to expose y'all, because us men and women who have lived decent lives and we've lived lives that we can be proud of, there's nothing to expose. So we could care less about these apps.
I'm saying the same thing. Even though I've been out here and I'm a menace, all right, I dare any woman to jump. I mean, my ex-wife could probably jump up there. I mean, I'd be like, bruh, but go ahead. All right, expose it. Be like, when they see 26 women go up in there, yeah, that nigga was doing this and he did that, I guarantee you I have 26 more by next week. Nobody gonna be like, ew. I guarantee you, if I have 26 women jump up on there and say something about CGA, I'm gonna have 5 of them women text me and be like, you know, you on the damn app, right? And how you been? And I'm gonna be pushing their insides to their esophagus. All right, but anyway, I think we do have some new update here that the T app actually has been hacked. This is breaking news. So there you go, right there. The T app. Hackers have leaked 13,000 user photos and IDs from the T app, designed as a woman's safe space. Let's fucking go. All right, see, guys, don't worry, man. That shit gonna fly back and hit them smack in the face. Okay? Shout out to them, man. Hey, look.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
There it is right there. Shout out to the hackers. Yep. Again, now you done put your shit out there and got your IDs and your usernames and all your faces. This is supposedly anonymous, but it ain't anonymous no more. Let's go. Listen, for men, but you don't have to fight. Y'all be fighting women and worried about them and they gonna get over on us. They gonna get an edge. You don't have to fight. Their own selfish nature will almost always expose them for the hating ass bitches that they are. So we gonna see some tea now. All right, let's quickly read the article. The viral app requires new users to take a selfie, which is said it is deleted after the review, but apparently not. Let's see you hating ass bitches' faces out here. Hackers have breached the T app, which went feral as a place for women to safely talk about men, and tens of thousands of women's selfies and photo IDs have now seemingly been leaked online. A spokesperson confirmed the hack Friday afternoon. The company estimates that 72,000 images, including 13,000 verification photos and images of government ID, were accessed. Let's motherfucking go. Hey man, expose these women. These women need exposing. Expose them. Guess who's gonna sue the app now? Ironically, the women are gonna sue the app. Look.
Gotcha, bitch.
Hey man, let the Lord do his work on these evil stank hoes. Let the Lord do his work.
Gotcha, bitch.
Y'all worry about too much. Expose every single one of these sloppy hoes that was ready to get up here and throw dirt on the nigga's name. Let's do it. Right now, I want images of all of these stank hoes. All right, and I'm going to be one of them because I applied too. The hackers accessed a database from more than 2 years ago, the spokesperson said, adding that this data was originally stored in compliance with law enforcement requirements related to cyberbullying prevention. The T-App spokesman said that the company has hired a third-party cybersecurity experts and is working around the clock to secure our systems. Protecting our users' privacy and data is our highest priority. T is taking every necessary step to ensure the security of our platform and prevent further exposure. It says the app has angered some men and prompted a thread Thursday evening on the right-wing troll message board 4chan, in which users call for a hack and leak campaign. Shout out to that. The company has been aware of the incident early Friday. A 4chan user posted a link Friday morning allegedly allowing people to download the database of stolen images, and trolls of alleged victims' identity photos have been posted on 4chan and X. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. All right. They called them the victims, but these were the women that was jumping up there to expose the tea for these men. Oh, the Lord. How I love the Lord. How I love the Lord. See, gentlemen, you don't have to worry about these stank hoes. These hoes going to expose themselves. As I said, it's going to backfire on them. And that was the name of the stream. It said it will expose how women have created a toxic dating scene. It's going to expose them for who they are.